Do you have a bad and cheap microphone, or you paid for some vocals that have bad quality? Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to solve those problems. Yo, what is up guys, welcome to the video. My name is Wildcrow and today I'm gonna show you how to go from a really bad quality vocal to a decent and good professional quality vocal. But before going to the video, you need to know that there are some problems that cannot be solved. For example, if a microphone cannot take the high frequencies and the high frequencies don't exist in your vocal, you cannot create those high frequencies. And I decided to record the vocal with my old microphone that sounds pretty bad, and well, please don't laugh too much at me. I'm not a singer, I just tried, okay? But let's get into the project. So I recorded 4 vocals and different problems. This one sounds like this. So this is me recording a vocal. I'm not a singer, but I definitely try. This vocal has a bad frequency balance. This one, the problem that has is that it has noise in the take. This one has a strong sibilance. The sibilance is the S and the F sounds. And this one has reverb in the take. So these are the 4 most common problems when you have bad microphones or bad quality vocals. And I'm gonna show you how to solve them all. Let's start first with the one that has noise in the take. If we listen to this vocal, so this is me recording a vocal. As you can hear, it has noise, especially for example if we go to this part. My advice here is to try to record again the vocal, because this problem is not because of the microphone itself. It can be a lot of different things. For example, it can be the cable, it can be the microphone that is broken, it can be the audio interface, it can be maybe if it's a USB microphone, the USB port, or maybe some noise from the surrounding. So try to replace some of the things and maybe you realize what's the problem. But if you cannot solve this problem because maybe you don't have more gear, or it doesn't really matter what you do, that you always have this noise problem, I'm gonna show you how to solve this. Actually, so simple. What we're gonna do is drag this vocal into Edison. Now we're gonna go to a part where we only have the noise, for example this part here. Now what you're gonna do is just right click in this toothbrush, click Ctrl A, so you select everything, and now left click this toothbrush. It's gonna appear this thing, and basically what you're gonna do now is just move the threshold and the mount until that noise is removed. Of course, if you go too crazy like this, so this is me recording a vocal. As you can see, the noise is gone, but the vocal sounds so weird. So just remove the amount and let's click again preview. So this is me recording a vocal. Now as you can hear, there's no noise at all when there's no voice, but the problem is that when the voice is there, we still have a bit of noise. So I'm gonna increase it a little bit more and just click accept. Now just click here and drag it to the playlist. So just compare the before. So this is me recording a vocal, and after. So this is me recording a vocal. Now we're gonna go to a super common problem, that is having reverb in the vocal. Again, here my advice is to record it again. And maybe you say, oh, but I don't have a super cool treated vocal booth. Don't worry, you don't need it. What you can do, and I'm not joking, is just go inside your closet. Because you have all your clothes, there's not gonna be reverb in there. So just put your microphone there and record your vocals. If you don't want to be in the closet, or you don't have a closet, or whatever, what you can do is put some pillows or some blankets around the microphone, so this way the sound is not gonna go to the walls and it's not gonna bounce. And also, if you know in what direction the reverb is created, put the microphone in opposite of that direction. Usually microphones just record in one direction. For example, this microphone just records from here and not from here. If I know that my reverb is created behind me, I'm not gonna record the vocals like this, because the reverb is gonna be there and the microphone is gonna take it. But well, again, if you cannot do anything else and you still have reverb, let me show you how to solve it. So this vocal has the reverb everywhere, in the part that the voice is playing and in the parts that is muted, but of course in this part it's not way too much. So this is me recording a vocal. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use a gate effect. So this way, in the parts that the voice is muted, I'm gonna just cut that part, you know, and there's not any sound coming from there. So this is me record. A bit more. So this is me record. Even a bit more. So this is me. So this way, when it says me, then it just muted, completely muted. And now what you can do is use a plugin that removes the reverb. There are a lot of different ones, and the one I'm gonna use is by Era. This one is so simple to use, you just need to move this knob. So this is me recording a vocal. And of course, as you can see, this way too much. Just do it a little bit. So this is me. So this is without these plugins. So this is me. And this is with them. So this is me. As you can see, the reverb is gone. Maybe it sounds a bit weird, of course, because of the algorithm these plugins are using, and also maybe because of the dynamics of this one, but then with the compression you're gonna solve this problem. Let's continue. Now let's go to the third scenario that for me is the most common one, that doesn't matter if you have reverb, you're gonna have this problem. If you have noise, you're gonna have also this problem. And most of the cheap microphones are gonna have this problem, and it's the frequency balance. There are some microphones that sound boomy. This means that they have too much lows and mid lows. But in my opinion, the most common one is that they have too much mids and mid highs. So what you need to do is basically just reduce there. So for example, this vocal. So this is me recording a vocal. My opinion has too much here. So this is me recording a vocal. So what I'm gonna do is just reduce here a little bit. Probably you don't have to go that crazy like this. So this is me, because now it sounds bad. So maybe 4 or 5 dBs. So this is me recording a vocal. And now in my opinion it's a bit more mid-lows to give some weight to the vocal. So this is me around here. So this is me, but of course not that much. So this is me recording a vocal. And maybe also I would reduce some mids. So this is me recording a vocal. Yeah, around here. As you can see, this sounds so bad, of course, because I'm boosting, but that's like the character this vocal has. And maybe let's boost to beat the highs, but don't go crazy with this. So this is me. So with this simple EQ, this was before. So this is me. And this after. So this is me. As you can see, a really simple EQ can solve a lot of problems and can make it sound from a really bad microphone to a professional good microphone just with this. And this is the most common problem that you're gonna have in some vocals or if you record yourself. So make sure to check that your vocal is not too loud at around 700 to 3000 hertz. And last but not least, a problem that I see a lot in a lot of your songs that you send me for feedback in my feedback live streams. Yeah, I do feedback live streams every week in my channel, so make sure that you follow so this way you don't miss them. But I also hear them in a lot of professional songs is the sibilance S. This means this sound, the S, that is so loud. You need to reduce this. This is not good. The S cannot be louder than the rest of the vocal, and most of the times it's so annoying and just not pleasing to hear. And to solve this is extremely easy. So we have this vocal that obviously I exaggerated the S. So this is me recording a vocal. I'm not a singer, but I'll definitely try. I'm just gonna take this de-esser from Fab Filter, and it's so simple to use. Just reduce the threshold, increase the range, and of course make sure that it doesn't go to 20 dBs of reduction. So this is me. This is not good and doesn't sound natural at all. So my advice is maybe to reduce around 6-7 dBs. So this is me. Maybe a bit less. So this is me. So this is me. Probably I would leave it like this, but the problem is that as this one is so loud, because obviously I exaggerated a lot, what I would do now is use another de-esser. And why? Because it's like when you compress or you limit. It's better to use 2 compressors than one doing all the work. It's gonna sound more natural. So I'm gonna open a new one. So this is me recording a vocal. I'm not a singer. So this was before. So this is me. And this after. So this is me. As you can see, now it's solved and it's so easy to do it. Yes, it's still a bit loud, but because I exaggerated, probably you're not gonna have any vocal with that loud S. And wow, now that you have this problem solved, the noise, the reverb, the S, and then the frequency balance, now is the moment that you start working on the vocal. This is only to go from a bad quality vocal to a good and professional quality vocal. Now is when you have to process the vocal and EQ it to make it sound even better, to compress it, to reduce the dynamics, to apply the reverb, the delay, you know, to make it fit in the mix with the rest of the sounds and all these things. And to do this is not that difficult. You just listen to the vocal and know what you need to apply. And if you want to know all these things, my advice is to go and check this video where I show you everything I do on a vocal processing. So nothing else, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I leave you here the video for the vocal processing, so you just have to click here and watch that video. And before going to the video, wait, click here, you know, in my face, and this way you subscribe to the channel, so this way you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and comment and subscribe and all these things, and see you in the next video.